Hi again, Blue Jacket fans. I'm Jeff Rimmer. Welcome to another edition of One on One, and a pleasure to visit with Blue Jackets defenseman Craig Rivet. And Craig, first of all, since coming over to Columbus, have you had a chance to get acclimatized? I know your family remained in Buffalo, but they've been here once or twice. How's it been, the transition here to Columbus?
Well, it's been great. You know, when I first got here, obviously you're obviously a little bit nervous when you come to a new team, meeting new teammates. But let me tell you, these guys have been fantastic. They've really welcomed me, and it's been an easy transition. My family's come once already, stayed for a week. My three kids and my wife had a blast, and you know, it's a beautiful city.
Let's talk in terms of your start to your hockey career from Northern Ontario, North Bay to be specific. Tell me a little bit about how hockey became part of your life.
You know, when you grow up in Northern Ontario, you know, pretty much every kid plays hockey. Whether you're playing ice hockey on an outdoor rink or road hockey, it's a big part of you know, the Canadian way. And you know, just grew up, had a real passion for the game, and spent a lot of time growing up playing it. What
was your first recollection of the game of hockey for you?
You know what, I can honestly say that I wasn't a big watcher of the NHL. It was more wanting to play it, wanting to be outside, whether, like I said, whether in the summertime you were playing either road hockey, in the wintertime you're out on that outdoor rink, spending a lot of hours out there just having fun.
All right, your first hockey memory as a young player playing minor hockey there in the North Bay area?
Oh, you know what, I honestly, I can't really think of one specific time. You know, I had a lot of great coaches. I had a lot of great players and friends that I played with. I think the overall, the enjoyment that I had just going to the rink and seeing, you know, my friends and going out there playing hard and trying to win hockey games. It was a lot of fun.
Favorite hockey memory?
As a young kid, again, I think that there's too many to pinpoint one. You know, as a young player growing up, we played in it was called the NOHA Championship, which was you know, all the surrounding north. We were a team that was extremely competitive. We ended up winning all 7 consecutive in all the age groups. We're the only team in history to do it. We had a really good bunch of guys. Parents were great and put a lot of hard work in.
All right. Do you have a favorite National Hockey League memory as you look back on your career?
You know, you can go back to scoring your first goal, playing your first game. You know, I definitely have to go back to my first game. I remember we were in the playoffs in the minors. I got the call. You know, you have that feeling of adrenaline. I flew from Fredericton, or actually we were in St. John's, Newfoundland at the time, playing on the road. I ended up getting to Montreal about 15 minutes before the guys were going out for warm-up. So, you know, starstruck, you know, meeting guys like Patrick Waugh and Vincent Donfus, Kirk Muller, these type players. You know, I actually got on late for warm-up because I had to get dressed so fast, and you know, it was just stepping on the ice. Our first game was against the Boston Bruins, and you know, seeing Ray Bourque on the other side, it was just it was amazing.
All right, when you talk about the Montreal Canadiens, if you could make the analogy much like the New York Yankees in baseball, I mean, it doesn't get any better than the Canadiens, and with all their cup victories and just playing in that city and playing with that jersey on. Obviously, it was something special, being drafted by Montreal and then getting to play for the Canadiens as you did, and having the success you did with Montreal.
Yeah, you know what, growing up in North Bay, Ontario, you either watch the Toronto Maple Leafs or you watch the Montreal Canadiens. And you know, my dad was a big fan of Bob Gainey and the way that he played. Obviously not the most talented player, but a guy that was really tough to play against. You know, then getting drafted in 1992 to the Montreal Canadiens, it was a dream come true. And you know, I was able to play a lot of years there. It's not an easy city to play in. They're very you know what, it's the hockey mecca. It's these people live and die with their hockey, and you know, it was a lot of fun. The organization was amazing, and you know, it was a nice place to start for sure.
Before we close things off, when you get away from the rink, what kinds of things do you like to do?
Well, now it's you know, I have 3 kids. It's you know, I spend a lot of time you know, with them, and you know, whether I'm taking my son to hockey or going to ballet with my daughter, it's a busy time, and it's enjoyable.
All right, thanks for this, and welcome to Columbus.
All right, thank you very much.
Craig Rivet, Blue Jackets defenseman, and that's this week's edition of One on One. Thanks for joining us here on Jackets TV.